Alright, what's going on, guys? Got another Ryan Beard video today that just another Ryan Beard one. I had recorded one for the Deaf Noodles thing that was going on, and I was actually recording something for Zoe Laverne, but then I had an error in my stream. Not stream, there was an error in my recording, and shit, I gotta get back on that. It's gonna be a two-parter due to the fact that's gonna happen, but hey, fuck it. But as of right now, we got another Ryan Beard video. Kanye and Sneako bond over both being cucks. I had seen a little bit of this when they were on Piers Morgan. Kanye walked off the interview, leaving Sneako by himself, and Sneako looked completely lost and had no idea what to do. It was funny. Now Ryan Beard is tapped in. I love Ryan Beard. He's funny as fuck. His videos are hilarious. The one on Deaf Noodles was funny. His content nuke or expose on Destiny was really great, and now we got him making fun of Kanye and Sneako over being cucks. This is where we're at, and this is the type of stuff I like to react to. I find it hilarious. You might find it pointless, but hey, we're here for the slop, we're here for the internet, we're here for the drama, and I'm here for Kanye looking like an idiot, and so Sneako being an idiot right next to him. So let's check this out. Kanye and Sneako bond over both being cucks. Let's see what this was.
Wake up. The year is 2020.
Not the Wake Up. Not the Hassan group Wake Up. No.
25. Kanye West is a Nazi now. And
yes,
according to him, he's evil?
I'm evil.
He likes...
Alright, I'm going to have to bleep that out. Because that was the interview he did with DJ Academics in that Black Klansman outfit. I'm going to have to bleep that out. And I'm glad Ryan bleeped this out, because what is this?
To force his wife to get naked in public, he just released a song about giving him...
Wait, hold up. This was a lyric? I thought this was him talking like some interview or just like a rant. I didn't know he put this in songs. I didn't know he put this into lyric... Okay, I love this video so much.
His cousin Head, and... I know you won't believe this, but he's best friends with Sneako? I know that last part probably sounds too hard to believe, but no, he really is best friends with Sneako. Recently, Kanye and Sneako were both bonding over the fact that they both enjoy... I believe that this is...
Okay, so doesn't. Sneako is a reluctant cuck. Sneako's a cuck who didn't like it. Kanye, don't know. Kanye might be doing this for attention. Kanye might actually like getting cucked. I wouldn't be surprised. He seems like that enough of a weirdo. And if you like getting cucked, go right ahead. Whatever floats your boat. I'm not going to be the one to tell you not to do it. Now, if you're a reluctant cuck and you hate it, I'm going to make fun of you, dog. Just it is what it is. Especially if you're a terrible person like Sneako. I'm going to make fun of you for never being an unwanted cuck. You didn't want to be a cuck and you're forced to be a cuck. So I'm going to make fun of you for that one. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know what brought this on. I don't know what the subject matter of this beforehand, but what the fuck?
Actually real?
I definitely am more like Stag Vixen and shit. You guys know this term.
And that's why Sneako's friends with fucking Kanye West, because he got the Nick Fuentes in for that. For anybody who doesn't know, in the background over here on the left-hand side in the all-white, this is Nick Fuentes. It's kind of ironic, all white, he's what he's wearing. But yeah, no, this is Nick Fuentes. That is a neo-Nazi. That's not even a joke. That is a neo-Nazi. That is a white nationalist by the actual definition of those things. So yeah, if you want to know where he got his out and where he got his in from for Kanye West, it's right there, Nick Fuentes. Which I thought these fuckers weren't friends anymore. But now they're friends anymore. I couldn't answer that question.
People call us cucks and then cucks. I'll get cucked and shit just for like this, for the rush, you know.
For the rush? Hey man, you do you. You do you, bro.
Racing. Are we streaming or no? Yeah. We're streaming? Oh, we're live?
Oh, there you have it.
I wasn't supposed to be recorded. I thought he knew. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. He didn't know he was recording. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
Kanye West and Sneako have now both admitted that they enjoy being cucks.
Yes.
There is no more need to debate this issue. They are both certified cucks. In the clip, they act like they aren't aware that this is being live streamed. I don't know if I believe this. It seems exactly like the type of thing these two would do, that they accidentally admitted that they were cucks. Guys, you don't need to pretend like this was an accident. We all accept you for who you are. Cuck yay and Sneakuck. At the
Exact. God damn it. Hold on.
We all accept you for who you are. Cuck yay.
Damn, I want this image so bad. Damn, I want this image so bad. No, I really do. Just that image alone, Kanye and Sneako. I so want that for the thumbnail. Hold on. I really need. You know what? I'm gonna wait till the video's over, but I'm so coming back there and getting that for this thumbnail. I need this. The event, yeah, I already had title names. The Adventures of Cuck and Sneako. I already have the title name. I just need this photo for the thumbnail, and I'm good to go, buddy. Shenanigans are good to go. I'm so ready for this. I told you I was gonna look. That's such more of a lighter video than the Zoe Laverne shit. I needed a lighter video in between those two things. I really did.
And Sneako. At the beginning of the clip, Kanye says that in his relationship, he enjoys a stag-vixen dynamic. According to Urban Dictionary, stag and vixen is a couple
in which the man shares his womb with other men for erotic NSA encounters. Yet the husband is straight hetero alpha and not seeking byplay nor humiliation. The woman does not demean or sissify her man. What? So he's an alpha because he shares his woman? Hold on. So he's just like a more cuck, is what I'm hearing. He's still a cuck as contrasted to the cuckoldress. Wait, is that what we call female cucks? Cuckoldress? I'm learning new things every day. This is not one of the things I thought I was going to learn. This is not one of the things I wanted to learn, but here we are. So I guess Kanye likes to be an alpha male cuck. Like he's like the most of the cucks. So he's like the most cuck you could possibly be while being a cuck still. That's what I'm reading from this. Hey, you do you, but makes you like an alpha for you to hand your wife off to another man just because you're so alpha? Go right ahead. Legal adults do not care.
And shares his woman with other men for erotic encounters, yet the husband is straight hetero alpha and not seeking byplay nor humility.
This is a lot of explanation just to reveal that the guy's just, in his mind, a more alpha version of a cuck. There's a lot of, like, explaining exposition to get to this point. It really is.
And the woman does not demean or sissify her man, as contrasted to cuckold/cuckoldress. After this, Kanye says that sometimes he does enjoy being cucked.
I'll get cucked and shit, just for like to switch it up.
So I guess Kanye is usually a stag alpha, but sometimes he does enjoy being a sissified cuck. And it seems like Sneako agrees, as we all could have predicted.
Yeah, we are on this. Oh, we're going back to the peer-to-peer that Playback used to do. Oh god, this video. I've seen this video so many times since it came out. I've seen so many clips of this. Nico, you really should have kept this off the internet. You really should have. Because this clip will never die. It will never die for you.
Seen her fuck other men.
And you know, my is whatever you want to do in the bedroom is your business. I am always the first to say cuck lives matter, but
Okay, bro. Ryan gonna have too much fun with this, but I'm gonna have fun with this too. So let's fucking go, bro.
Unfortunately, right-wingers aren't usually big fans of cucks, and these are the exact people that Kanye and Sneako are currently trying to market themselves towards. I would say that Kanye is currently Hitler's cuck, and Sneako is currently Kanye's cuck. Hitler, Kanye, and Sneako are currently engaged in what is known as a human cuckapede. They're all sewn together, ass to mouth.
Bro, what the fuck is this? I know it's for the South Park episode Human Centipede, but bro, he's having too much fun with this shit. Ah, human cuckapad. Oh my god, human cuckapede. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Ryan, what the fuck?
Hitler's in the front, fucking Kanye's wife. Kanye's in the middle, fucking Sneako's girlfriend, and Sneako's in the back just jerking it. The only complication though is that Hitler is dead, of course, so it's a bit difficult for him to fuck Kanye's wife while he is dead, but all they have to do is give Hitler's dead body a strap on, and then that's able to get the job done. Also, it's usually...
Alright, Ryan, we're going too far trying to see how this dead man can fuck Kanye's wife. I think we're going a little bit... I think we're getting... Alright, okay.
Not a very good idea to sew your mouth to a dead guy's ass. Because he's dead, he's obviously not going to be eating anything, so he's not going to be producing any shit for you to eat, so you're eventually gonna starve to death. So my advice to you is, if you ever want to engage in a human cuckapede, at least sew your mouth to a dude who's alive. I would say that Trump is probably a good choice of someone to sew your mouth to, because I can promise you this dude is producing lots and lots of yummy to eat. Yes, Kanye, sew your mouth to my ass while I fuck your wife and then eat my shit.
You see what I mean? He's having fucking fun with this shit. This video's too fucking funny to do. This is too funny to have a serious face with this shit. Like, look at, oh, that's an interesting place I stop at that. But no, it's really hard to take. This is just funny. It's just a funny time. It's a fun moment. We're having fun out here making fun of these fucking cuckolds, making fun of these Nazi supporting cucks. Like, it's kind of, they're worried about being, it's kind of funny they're very, very pro-cuck side of the political side that doesn't really approve of that. But hey man, you do you, buddy. Hey, you do you, dog.
This is rails a little bit. Let's try to rack. So anyway, you've got Sneako and Kanye, just two cucks who love Hitler.
See?
I'm sorry, but if Hitler came back to life and saw that his two strongest defenders were these black cucks, he would definitely put a second bullet in his dome. I also love how Nick Fuentes is just sitting there in the back looking incredibly uncomfortable.
Looking in the back, in the chair, in the corner, like a cuck while they're talking about being cucked. Like, you can't write shit. Like, you can't write the placement of that. Like, it's so fucking... Like, dude, he's literally in the corner in the couch like a cuck, watching his two people fucking talk about how they, like, enjoy being cucks. It's like a conception. Like, what the fuck?
Basically being cucked by having to sit and listen to this conversation between the...
What did I say? What did I say, bro? What did I say? What did I just say, man? I told you. I told you. Content cuckery down here.
Two of them about how they enjoy being cucked. It's just cuckoldry all around. A true cacophony of cuckoldry.
Bro.
A lot of Kanye's fans are not too about his current cuck arc. I am now against Kanye because of the cuck arc. I hate cucks and simps more than anything else in the world. It's a shame that such a musical genius is a gay cuck. You know, Kanye was cooking with that Hitler stuff, but being a cuck, that's where I draw the line.
Yes. The cuck, yes, agree is where you draw the line. The Hitler, him saying, bitch, he's a Nazi, and him wearing the black KKK robe, that was, you co-signed that. But the cuckoldry is where you're drawing the line, sir. Priorities are very interesting to you. Your priorities are extremely interesting. Okay. And loves most famous genociders in human history? Thumbs up. Consensually lets another man have sex with his wife? Nope. Can't do that. Can't do gay cuck. That's kind of... I feel like you're just loading up the sentence just by saying gay cuck. I think you're just trying to load... Okay.
Also, I don't think it's good that he's accusing Kanye of being a gay cuck. He's clearly a bisexual cuck. I have unfortunately seen enough of Kanye's wife to know that she is definitely not a man, unless she like fucking identifies as or some shit. But no, Kanye is a proud bisexual man, the type of man who is not afraid to both force his wife to get naked in public and give his cousin head. As I established in my first video I made about Sneako a couple years ago, he's admitted to being slightly attracted to men before.
Have you ever looked at a person of the same sex and felt attracted in a sexual way? I'm gonna say, we're being honest, we're happened, right? It's like no one's 100% straight. It's like a spectrum.
So I think we can safely say that both Sneako and Kanye are BBC, black bisexual cocks.
This man, he's having way too much fun with this, but I love it. It's funny as fuck. Alright, dude, we're only 5.5 minutes into this shit. I can't stop, dude. Oh god, this is already a really good video, and we're not even 6 minutes in it. This is already a great video. I'm already loving this shit.
So I know that these right-wingers claim that they don't like cucks, but I would actually kind of argue that is inherently cucked. One of the core pillars of fascism is literally that you want a big, strong man to lead you. Like, you can't just figure out how to live your own life. No, you need a big, strong, burly man to tell you what to do. So I would actually argue that Kanye's cuck...
And what's wrong with that, Ryan? Shit! My bad. I changed my album name to Cuck. Hey, Ryan, listen, if Kanye West wants a big, burly man to boss him around and tell him what to do, God bless him. I hope it's the biggest, burliest man. I hope he feels safe at night. I hope he feels secure in his arms. Because, you know what, as long as they're two consenting adults, if Kanye wants to feel secure in the big, burly arms of a big, burly man while he's fresh off of fucking the shit out of his wife in front of him, I say go right ahead. It's a free country. He already wants to change his album name to Cuck. Let Kanye be Kanye. Because we've been letting Kanye be Kanye for a long time, and it was nice when he was saying shit that you like. Now that he's not saying shit that you like, now you want to... No. Stick with Kanye. Stick with Kai. Y'all gonna stick with him. Even through the Cuck arc. You're gonna stick with him. Because, you can't hop off now. You can't be on there for the Mustache Man arc and then hop off when he gets to the Cuck arc. You can't just... No. Die for him. What are you doing? If he's going to ride on that big burly man, you're going to ride with him. That's what we're going to do. If Kanye is going to ride and die on the hill of that big burly man's hill, well, his tip, if he's big burly man, you need to ride for Kanye. You need to support him and him riding that big man. God damn it. Don't turn away in his hour of motherfucking need. Don't do that. What kind of piece of shit are you? The fuck? What's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with me? The fuck am I, bro? I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with this shit. This shit's too funny to me.
Arc is kind of the natural conclusion to his fascism arc. Let me take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. As
we do watch the ads for creators, we want them to get that back. We watch the ads for creators.
We can all see, Sneako and Kanye love being cucks. But you know what I don't like being a cuck to? Streaming services like Netflix. Netflix has a basically endless library of movies and TV shows for you to watch, but they choose to cuck you by locking that content into different regions. Well, that's where Surfshark VPN comes in. By connecting to Surfshark's virtual private network, you can connect to over 3,200 different servers in over 100 locations around the globe, allowing you to watch Netflix or other streaming services from those countries. Surfshark offers you an encrypted connection that will never collect any of your personal information, making it the safest way to browse the internet. You would not believe how easy it can be to access your browsing data when you browse the internet on public Wi-Fi, but Surfshark protects you from this. I just think being able to connect to servers from around the world that keep your data and information private while allowing you to watch whatever streaming services you want to watch makes Surfshark an absolute no-brainer. Also, consider upgrading to Surfshark One. Surfshark's all-in-one app that not only includes a premium VPN, but also a private search engine, a data breach warning system called Alert, and an antivirus software. Why download a bunch of different apps and end up cluttering up your phone or your computer when you can get all of these services in one place? So stop sitting in the cuck chair and allowing public Wi-Fi servers or streaming services to take advantage of you by switching to Surfshark VPN. So click the link in the description or go to surfshark.com/RyanBeard and use the code RyanBeard at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN absolutely free. That's code RyanBeard for 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN absolutely free. Thanks again, Surfshark. From watching videos of Kanye recently, it seems like he's just a deeply sad person. Quite a few years ago, he sadly lost his mother, and then he got divorced, and now apparently he's not allowed to see his kids. So he needed something to fill that void, and I guess apparently he's chosen to fill that void with nitrous oxide, cuckoldry, and Hitler. The first song that really caught my attention from this new Kanye arc was his song Cousins, which is of course a song about...
Oh God. I didn't know this was an act. Like I said, I didn't know this was a song. I thought he was just ranting in like Twitter or some shit like that, or on somebody's live stream. I didn't know he made a song talking about how he gave head to his cousin. Nobody in the planet needed to know. This is how you know he's just desperate. Nobody on the planet needed to know this, but you decided to bring it up. Excuse me, I'll bleep that out. Anyway, maybe not. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, yeah, no, bro, nobody needed to know this about you and your cousin. I don't think your cousin wanted anybody to know about this shit, but now they do.
His cousin head. The album cover for this song is a picture of a swan having sex with a woman. I'm not exactly sure what this has to do with sucking off your cousin. Like, is Kanye supposed to be swan and the woman is supposed to be his cousin, or is it the other way around? I'm not really sure. Personally, I don't really see anything weird about this. We've all had those fantasies where you transform into a large bird of some sort, like a pelican or an ostrich or maybe a goose, and then you have sex with your cousin. Some people like to imagine that they're a horse.
No, I've never had these scenarios. No, I've never had this. Oh, God, not Hold on, let me move me. Oh, my God, not fucking Vosh. Not fucking this fucker. My bad. The horse enthusiast. If I ever do one of the video retrospectives on Vosh, you're going to see what the fuck I'm talking about. But the horse, if you see it in the fade right here, the horse enthusiast the fuck over here is ridiculous. And you know what's really interesting? I don't know what's weirder, his shit or Kanye's. I don't know which one's weirder, because his is weird as shit. That's a story for another day. But nah, not Vosh making a fucking video in this fucking video. Not Vosh. Not Vosh. Not the horseman himself. Not Vosh.
Having sex with a woman, and some people like to imagine that they're an emu having sex with a woman. The lyrics of the song go, hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We seen two people kissing, we ain't know what that shit means. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head. Again, I'm not sure why people think this is so weird. This is an experience we've all had. We've all had experience.
Stop. No, we haven't. No, I know he's trolling. I know we have not. No, this. We might have, like, with female for younger, like, kids were just curious. No, I've never had it where I've given my cousin head. No, that's an experience I never relate to. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not relate to that when it comes to with Kanye. I don't.
Our uncle orgy experience, our granny gangbang experience. This is all just part of growing up, so I'm not exactly sure why everyone's making such a big deal out of this song.
You know why.
So in all seriousness, I don't think there's anything like inherently wrong about making a song opening up about uncomfortable childhood experiences. Like, I don't think we should attack children for experimenting in these sorts of ways because they don't understand what they're doing. But we should obviously do everything that we can to help children avoid having potentially traumatizing experiences like this. And I actually do think that recounting these sorts of experiences could make for interesting art, but it doesn't seem like Kanye is trying to explore the nuances of childhood trauma in an interesting way. It seems to me like he's just trying to be provocative and edgy. Like, I gave my cousin head. Not exactly a subtle way to explore your childhood trauma. And apparently Dave Blunt's helped him write this song. A dude who is famous.
Yeah. No way. Not Dave fucking Blunts. Are you kidding me? Dave Blunts? If y'all don't know who Dave Blunts is, he's like this 400+ pound rapper who continues to get hospitalized for his health, and he won't stop drinking lean. And this is the dude who helped co-write the song with Kanye West about Kanye giving head to his cousin. That's not where I thought we were going with this. That's not where I thought the lore was going. I did not know Dave Blunt was accessed into this lore. I didn't know this. That's fucking hilarious. Why would we listen? I'm not an art. I'm not in the music industry. I don't understand. I get the status of Kanye West, but damn. But no, let me phrase that. But goddamn, dude, like, come on, man. You can't say writing a song about him giving head to his cousin. You can't say no to shit. I get you want to get put on, but bro, man, you gotta know how to say no. Like, come on, Dave. I know you knocking on death's door like every 2 days, but what the fuck? Hey, no once. Like, oh, I was not expecting Dave Blunt's cameo in this video and in this thing. I did not know he was a part of this. That's fucking funny.
Famous for being a troll. His most famous song is about how he just can't put down his cup of lean no matter how hard he tries. And the music video has this glorious shot of him flying through the stratosphere like an asteroid. He's also recently gone viral for threatening to crowd surf at his show.
He's a 600-pound rapper. My bad. 400 plus. I did say plus. I didn't know it was 200 plus. Hold on, wait. Figure crowd surf. You think you have that many people in the crowd with that amount of strength to help you crowd surf? Bro, you're fucking nuts. That is you're going to fall. You're going to drop you. They don't have the strength to do it. I'm so sorry. He might fall on somebody. That's not even me being fat phobic. I need to understand. Also, I'm fat, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not that fat. Bro, I wouldn't trust a crowd surf. Yo big ass, should not be crowd surf. Are you kidding me? He gonna get crushed. Somebody gonna get crushed at one of these concerts. I swear. Oh God, I'm so glad I know this now. So now when he goes on tour, I know what news to look for just in case. I know what news I'm gonna look for because I had no idea. Of course I know. I'm not tapped into Dave Blunt, but Dave Blunt is playing the crowd surf. 600 pounds. It's playing. Okay, gonna be watching that very intently. See what the fuck happens, and if something happens, I will make a video about it. I don't care. Because what the fuck?
And at one of his shows, he even encouraged all the white people in the audience to say the N-word. I guess the edgelords finally have their N-word pass that they've been craving for all these years. And
now you got Charlie with the golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory. Damn, that N-word pass look like a golden ticket? That's crazy, bro. That's insane.
All it took was one morbidly obese troll to give it to them. I just do not understand why people like Kanye West and Dave Blunt are cozying up to white supremacists. I'm sorry, Dave, but I don't think you're exactly the spitting image of Aryan supremacy. Like, do you really think if the Nazis came to power that they would spare you? Maybe you're not worried about the Nazis coming to power because you know if they did come to power, you'd be too big to fit into the gas chambers. I can make that joke because I am fat. Maybe.
Yeah. Like I said. Hey, yo, show my chin. Show my fucking chin, my nigga. Hey, it's fat on fat violence, okay? You can do on fat violence. I don't give a fuck. If it's fat on fat, it's okay. Hey, it's fat on, it's fine, okay? Don't get in your fucking feelings. It's on fat, okay?
Not as fat as Dave, but I'm still fat.
Yes.
I have the fat pass, just like he has the N-word pass that he keeps trying to give to
when you buy a ticket to my show, it comes with a free N-word pass. Don't like it, then stay at home and listen to Macklemore, man. All types of bullshit that Dave Blunt. Oh my God.
People for some reason. So I guess the question...
Why was Macklemore the first artist you would think of? Okay, never mind. Just Macklemore catching strays.
Is what was the purpose of this song? Was Kanye just trying to troll people? Was he just trying to be provocative and edgy? Or was he trying to open up about his childhood trauma in like kind of a funny way, I guess? There is a way to perfectly rationalize the actions of someone who is clearly going through repeated mental health spirals and who, according to him and the lyrics of his songs, has been doing a lot of nitrous oxide. It does seem like everything Kanye is doing these days is like a mixture of seeking attention and attacking people he has a personal vendetta against. Like when he sold a swastika t-shirt during the Super Bowl, which apparently led to him losing $100 million.
The swastika t-shirt cost me no less than $100 million.
It's just...
How? Like you lost sponsors? Like I didn't even know you had sponsors. Like we said you lost $100 million. What do you mean by that? Like you made so many t-shirts that you lost because you couldn't sell them? Like you lost a bunch of like sponsors and endorsements that would equal to $100 million? Like what do you mean by you lost $100 million from that? I wouldn't be surprised if you did, but I'm trying to figure out like how did you lose $100 million?
Just genuinely insane how many people he could have benefited with $100 million, yet he decided to fucking throw it away to sell swastika t-shirts. I guess I just don't understand why he feels the need to do all of this for attention. He's already one of the biggest artists of this generation. If he really wants attention, he could, I don't know, just release good music again. But I guess at least songs like Cousins are pretty catchy. I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head. dead. I think it is just a chronic contrarian who is obsessed with doing whatever people tell him that he shouldn't do. He really is just like a man-child who has been told that he shouldn't put his hand in the cookie jar. Like, people say that I shouldn't say Heil Hitler, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. The reason you shouldn't say Heil Hitler isn't because it's like some sort of secret cancel culture phrase that they just won't let you say. No, I just think you shouldn't say Heil Hitler because it makes Jewish people sad, and you
Yeah, I don't know why this is so hard. Joe Rogan, I think he was doing something with Tom Segura. I might react to that one, that segment he did with Tom Segura, because he was over there make a point about saying he's trying to make a statement by saying by the song like "bitch, she's a Nazi." He was like trying to find a way to. I get Joe's an average speech guy. I understand that. I like free speech too, but you make a lot of concessions and a lot of charitability for the free speech that you allow. Like, Joe seems like he gives a lot of charitability to a lot of free speech that is on the right. That's very much true. And we already know why. You know, the shit with 2020, you know, the shit with COVID, them making this, I already know the was taking horse dewormer. I understand. So he did a complete 180 in his 50s to completely different political party, just natural, I guess. But he was over here trying to like sell to Tom Segura. They're like, yeah, it's like a free speech song. I'm like, no, it's not. Oh God, it's like they had an idea about what's wrong, but it's like the way that they explain it is just so fucking. Like, I understand like block is gonna make it more popular because we're gonna see it. Yes. Thing is, I've never actually articulated this. I'm like, I feel like hiding it doesn't make it go mainstream. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like when people say, like, you, like, hide it or, like, ban it, it makes people want to seem popular. They figure, I don't know, it just feels like these fuckers are just giving a lot of charitability to make certain speech go because they think it's pro-free speech, but they're just doing it just, I don't know, just so they don't get pushed back when they say wild-ass shit. They're just like, they could just say it's free speech and just say it should be protected, even though it's like it's freedom of speech, not freedom of consequences. But I think they're trying to add freedom of consequences to that. They want to be free of people like not liking what you have to say and them not being like not with you. It's like they want you like you could not be. I say, but apparently I still have to engage with you. It's a strange thing, I guess. But that's one. That was a weird Joe Rogan segment. It wasn't really a segue because it was about this song. It's like just saying like it's like proving that Jews like run the world, which they don't. YouTube, no, I'm saying, but you're feeding into that delusion when you're. It seems like they use the free speech argument to feed the delusion of Jews controlling the world. If we don't want to hear your fucking hates. If I don't want to hear your world, I don't want to hear your fucking hate. I don't know why it's so hard to comprehend. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like you have to be really stupid to not understand that. You could say the hates are just terrible shit you want to say. That doesn't mean A, I have to engage with you, or B, I have to listen to it, or C, I have to be like I don't have to accept that. I can accept that you have the right to say it, but I don't have to accept that you're saying it. Like, why the fuck is that so hard? I don't understand.
Care about other feelings, but of course, me saying that you should care about other people's feelings makes me a woke soy boy, so whatever. Kanye keeps flip-flopping back and forth between saying things like, we should love everyone because Jesus says that we should love everyone and we should promote love speech, not hate speech, but then he'll turn up to an interview dressed in a black KKK outfit and respond to questions by saying, I'm evil.
You know, they always say sometimes, when someone passes away, a dead man, it feels like you still have, you don't think about like his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
The reason he says he's evil here is because Kanye keeps choosing to attack his former close friend Virgil Abloh, who died of cancer. Kanye feels like Virgil fucked him over because Virgil was a designer and he chose to work with brands like Louis Vuitton and Nike, which Kanye felt was a stab in the back because he wanted to work with those brands. So now that Virgil is dead from cancer, Kanye's going around saying that he wants to piss on his grave.
Oh man, I gotta use the bathroom. Where's Virgil's grave?
And when he's asked why he's being so shitty towards his former close friend who died from cancer, his response is, I'm evil.
I'm evil.
Good people don't tend to usually attack their former close friend who died of cancer and say that they want to piss on their graves, but The thing is, if you're evil, you can do literally whatever you want to do. Why did you steal that homeless kid's food? It's all the food he had. I'm evil. Honestly, it's kind of refreshing. I'm tired of people who try to morally justify all of the bad things they do. God told me to kill all those people, and if God says it, then it must be good. Instead, you can just say, I'm evil. Of course I killed all those people. I'm evil. That's what evil people do. What do you expect? Yes, I pissed on my dead best friend's corpse the second after we pulled the plug. That's what evil people do. I don't want to come across as ableist. I think this I'm evil is one of the most autistic sounding responses I've ever heard someone give to a question. Kanye.
Yeah, suggest autism explains this episode. Bro, you're not. No, you don't get to use autism after all this time of you not taking meds and you not. No, absolutely not. You don't get to use autism as an excuse for the crazy shit you've done. Nope. Try again. Just no. I already got enough of that shit with people using autism to explain their actions on fucking TikTok. I don't need Kanye, who's obviously been having mental episodes for the last, I don't know how long, since Donda West passed away, God rest her soul. But no, like, dude, you can't blame autism for this. Cut the bullshit.
He recently said that he thinks he is autistic, so I'm not making any assumptions here.
I am not bipolar. I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic, like Rain Man.
I think the big problem here is
Rain Man. I swear to God, close your eyes. Forget that this is a billionaire standing in front of you. I swear to God, just close your eyes and you really think you're talking to the homeless dude who's on the corner downtown. I swear to God. The homeless dude outside the stadium downtown talks exactly like this. Close your eyes. It's the same shit. The only difference is when you open them, there's a fucking billionaire standing in front of you. But other than that, he sounds like a mentally unwell, like, homeless person. Like, let's be fucking honest. He sounds like a male homeless person.
Is that instead of Kanye being a normal autistic man whose special interest is trains, Kanye is an autistic man whose special interest is the train that took Jews to Auschwitz. Kanye, listen to me. You are rich as fuck. You could afford to build the world's largest train diorama. Just do that. You don't have to sell swastika t-shirts or Heil Hitler. The two other songs that Kanye has released at the time of this recording are WW3 and HH, which obviously stands for Hungry Hippos.
Yes, Hungry Hippos. That's exactly what that stands for. Yes, that's... Oh, fuck. This is such a very light, very funny video, I'm not gonna lie.
Hippo, hungry, hippo, hungry, hippo.
Probably my favorite lyrics from WW3 are, I am anti-Semitic fully. They say I'm acting like Hitler, but how am I acting like Hitler when I am a fucking N-word? I'd say you're probably acting like Hitler because you have said that you are fully anti-Semitic and you're selling swastika t-shirts and you said you love reading Mein Kampf. I'd say those are some subtle similarities, but you are right. You aren't exactly like Hitler because you are black and Hitler would not have liked you because you are black, so maybe you should stop looking up to this dude so much. And then the latest song Kanye released is called HH, and here's how the chorus of that song goes. N-word Heil Hitler, N-word Heil Hitler, they don't understand the things I say on N-words Nazis, N-word Heil Hitler. Very cool, Kanye. Here's some of that attention you ordered. Hope you enjoy it. The thing I find funny about this song is that there's a bunch of Nazis on Twitter who are acting like this song is a massive W for them, but they have to...
They wouldn't flinch. Dude, shut up. I mean, he's essentially saying Heil Satan because he's saying Heil Hitler, so what are you talking about? He's essentially saying Heil Satan when he says this. What the fuck are you Okay. Oh, God damn it. These people. I hate these people. That's why I don't have Twitter. I hate people. They're stupid fucking comments. They're stupid, just brain dead fucking comments. They make points, but they sound like even more dumbass, more of a dumbass than they already are. I mean, they're hateful. Of course they're stupid as fuck. Hateful people are all fuck, so hey.
More lyrics from earlier in the song, like, yes, I am a cuck. I like when people fuck on my bitch. With all the money and fame,
all the money and fame, I still get my kids back. With all the money and fame, I still can't see much. There we go.
still can't get my kids back. With all the money and fame, I still can't see my children. This song is clearly a cry for help that promotes cuckoldry, but I guess because the chorus is based, it's the new alt-right anthem. Bro, put on that new Heil Hitler song. Yeah, dude, skip past the cuck part. Yep, the see my kids part. Yeah. Hitler, bro, yeah, based. I don't know, this whole thing is just really because he can't see his kids, so he's decided to blame all his problems on the Jews like people have been doing for centuries. Why can no one ever choose an original group of people to blame? Like, Finland took my kids, the Finns stole my children.
Not Finland. Not Finland. Finland suffered enough. Sorry, that was a joke with South Park when they had boom boom Finland, like, and there's like, oh, not Finland. I always get the South Park reference. Yeah, why Finland? Let's keep Finland out of here. They got their own problems.
And give me my kids, Finland. Of course, the answer is that he blames the Jews because there are Jewish people in the music industry that he thinks fucked him over. But of course, instead of just blaming those individuals, he decides to blame their entire ethnic group. I would say that the music industry fucks people over because it's just one of the most exploitative industries under capitalism, but what would I know? To be honest, making fun of Kanye does feel a little bit conflicting to me because he has clearly been going through a mental health crisis for many years now. But the thing is, most bipolar autistic people don't turn to Hitler when they have a mental breakdown.
No, they really don't.
So there's really only so much I can excuse all this bullshit, and he is also clearly seeking attention, so I guess this video is sort of him exactly.
A social experiment. It's always a social experiment, isn't it? Anytime you get blowback, it was just a social experiment. It's very convenient.
What he wants, and you are all part of the problem. You should feel guilty, feel shame, feel bad about yourself. Why are you watching this video, you pathetic wretch? At the end of the day, I do hope that Kanye is eventually able to get help and he can end his Hitler arc and begin his normal arc. But as long as he is actively choosing to be a Nazi, I'm gonna keep making fun of him. Sneako recently said in a live stream that the fact that he gets to work with Kanye now shows that you can achieve anything you put your mind to, and this shows just how far Sneako has come.
No, life is a movie, you know. Today when we were debating, we're doing debate prep, getting his haircut, and barber, you know, is in the bedroom. I'm thinking like, what is my life? How is this even possible right now? But I think that life is a good example that you could do what you set your mind to. This is a job I've always wanted to work and do this, and I'm doing it because I put in the work. You know, am I the best at anything I do? Probably not, but actually not gonna downplay it. But yeah, whatever.
What are you the best at? You went from being a cuck to red pill to super right wing to super anti-Semitic JQ to now you tried to go back to the artistic style that you used to do, but the audience you cultivated was not fucking with that, so you reverted back. And now you're with Kanye West on this anti-Semitic tour that he's on, and left to look like a child waiting for his mom in the grocery store when he walked off the Piers Morgan interview, and you were just sitting there with your hands in your lap doing these very awkward-ass fucking responses because you acted like you were not prepared for this, but you probably weren't. And how awkward you looked in that Piers Morgan interview was hilarious. So what are you the best at, sir? The fuck are you the best at? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Okay.
Everyone in this life, you can do it.
Sneako, Kanye's work with you does not show how far you have come. It shows how far Kanye has fallen. The only people who want to associate with Kanye now are degenerate clout farming streamers like you and literal neo-Nazis like Nick Fuentes. But hey, I'm proud of you for finally getting to work with your idol Kanye. It looks like this YouTube video from a couple years ago saying that Sneako is the Kanye of YouTube turned out to be true after all. all. Except for the fact that Sneako is banned from YouTube and the fact that Kanye only associates with Sneako because he's a Nazi and no one else wants to associate with him. One last thing I wanted to mention is I was watching another one of Sneako's live streams, and in this live stream, Kanye said that he believes that Jesus was reincarnated as Hitler and then Hitler was reincarnated as Kanye.
Oh, but it's funny. It's like every time I come back as like a different race, because I start as Jesus, come back as Hitler, and then I'm Ye, so I'm black again.
So I guess Jesus came to earth to die our sins. He died and rose again, then went back to heaven. Then he came back to earth again as Hitler, killed 6 million Jews, shot himself. Then he came back again as Kanye, had a music career where he eventually fell off, became addicted to nitrous, got divorced, lost his kids, gave his cousin head, and is now best friends with Sneako. I guess that's the lineage of Jesus. I hope any Christians watching this can agree with me that this is blasphemous, right? The idea that Jesus came back to earth as Hitler has to be one of the most disrespectful things I've ever heard towards Christianity. None of this makes any sense at all. A lot of Christian
Hitler is secular Satan. Kanye is doing the atheists what musicians have been doing to Christians. Shut up! No, he's not. Shut. Oh God. Oh, I'm just gonna skip past that. I'm just gonna blow right past that.
Kanye, even though Kanye claims that both Hitler are reincarnations of Jesus, which is totally blasphemous, and then Kanye is supporting white supremacists, even though all of these white supremacists think they're racially superior to him, and probably some of them would be happy to throw him in a death camp. This is all just so sad and pathetic, but at least it has led to one good thing: this incredibly catchy melody. I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head. Thanks for sticking around. If you would consider supporting me on Patreon or becoming a member of the channel, I'm gonna be releasing exclusive videos for Patreon members and members of the channel. I hope to release the first of those videos around the beginning of June. Giving me financial support means the absolute world to me, so I don't have to fully rely on YouTube, and if a video like this ends up getting demonetized, I don't have to worry that all my work went down the drain. You are the best, and I will see you next time.
All right. That was it. I don't really know what else to say to that. I really don't. I don't know what else to say to that. What do I say? Like, what do I say to this? Just spiraling out of control. Sneako riding another person. Not shocked. Apparently Kanye making a song about giving his cousin head. Thought I didn't know that was a song. And yeah, this is just another wacky entry into this downward spiral of Kanye West. Nothing new, nothing different. Shout out Ryan Beard. That video was funny. The video was fucking awesome. And I can't wait for the next one. Alright, that was it, guys. Peace.